Every town has a story. Welcome to Boonville's. Boonville is the county seat of Owsley County, Kentucky. It is a small rural town located in the southeastern part of the state. The city limits has a small population of 126 inhabitants, where the county's total population is somewhere around 4,500 people. Sadly, it is a population that has seen its fair share of oppressive poverty, substance abuse, and isolation. But back in the late 1700s, Boonville was once referred to as Boone Station. It was dubbed that because of the hunting and camping expeditions that Daniel Boone once held here. He called this area a place that peace crowns the sylvan shade. For the most part, Boonville is just one city square with a few side streets and main highways that leads into it. Owsley County's courthouse sits in prominence at the center of town. This is the third courthouse that has resided in this location. Our Veterans Memorial proudly stands in front of it, giving honor to all of our citizens who have served our country proudly. On the upper exterior of the building, we respectfully display banners of two of Owsley's most notable and beloved natives. These banners stand as monuments to the late Earl B. Combs and Mayor Charles E. Long. Combs was born in Pebworth in 1899, but later went on to serve alongside Babe Ruth as the center field for the New York Yankees. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1970. Mayor Charles E. Long served Boonville from 1954 until his death in 2019. Mayor Long was appropriately referred to as the mayor of a lifetime. He was Kentucky's longest-serving mayor. He held the office for roughly 65 years. Mayor Long served with a humble heart, and it was under his leadership that a city water system reached almost every household in Owsley County. He and his sweetheart Ruth moved into this stately home that is believed to be one of the longest remaining structures in town. The original part of the house is believed to have been a two-room cabin that was built sometime in the 1850s. Mayor and Ruth Long inhabited the home for the remainder of their lives after his return from World War II. Standing at the corner of Highway 11 and the corner of Court Street is the old and new Farmers State Bank. Both businesses serve a purpose. The old bank building has been updated over the years, but the original building was said to have been there since 1890. However, it never actually became home to Farmers State Bank until 1934. After the completion of the new bank in 1981, the building has since become the home to the Middle Fork Insurance Agency. Beside the Boonville Family Dentistry Building is the Moyers Building. The building was built in 1888 from brick that was made locally in Owsley County. In 1982, the building was listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and its most recent use was the law offices of Kendall Robinson, attorney at law. On the diagonal corner stands the Boonville United Methodist Church. It has been on Mulberry and South Court Street since it was rebuilt after a fire in 1954. Beside it stands Campbell's Grocery Store and the C&G Auto Parts. Both of these vacant stores were once busy little businesses. Farther down Mulberry Street sits the old bus stop diner. It actually opened its doors in 2015 in a place that once served as a restaurant and the county's own Greyhound bus station. The diner shows its respect for history by paying homage in its name. Although Boonville has done a lot to save many of the buildings in our town, not all buildings are in very good shape. One particular building is the Old Seal Theater. The theater was originally opened in the 1940s. Due to multiple factors, though, the building was closed in 1985 and hasn't reopened since. But in 2017, a local nonprofit group called the Owsley County Alliance for Recreation and Entertainment purchased it with big hopes of bringing the marquee back to life once again. The building was once the hub of the community and a place where lots of sweethearts had their first date. The building holds a lot of nostalgia and memories for the community, but with the cost of restoration, it may take the group many years to find the funding. And this is one of the main reasons why we would like Hometown Makeover to come to our town. And just across and down the street is Spencer's Dairy Bar, home of the iconic Big Spencer Burger. As you make the final circle around town, you will go past a row of deteriorating buildings where the Western Auto Store used to reside. This is a place where my dad bought my first bicycle back in the 1970s. And on around the corner is the old sandstone jail that was built by the WPA back around the 30s or 40s. It currently houses the Conservation District, but there are hopes that someday the building can be restored and repurposed as maybe a bed and breakfast. Thank you all for taking the time to tour our little town of Boonville. We hope y'all come and see us real soon.